Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have...
Vinicius Junior! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Tchouaméni, Koundé, and it's Mendes. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Konate, Vinicius Junior might just make this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Konate. To Barella. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Ederson. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that was vital. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing.
He's having a pop! Ederson. It's a really well-measured ball. Eze. Very nicely done. He's got away. Here comes the cross. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a good-looking delivery. That's a good cross in, and a good clearance out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really...
Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. Koundé receives it in a good position here. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Valverde couldn't squeeze it through. Ederson. Vietnam currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Dembele. Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Thuram. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
15 minutes till half-time. Can he get it through? Bellingham in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! That is lovely. Barella, this looks promising.
Vietnam really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Tchouaméni, defending was strong and firm. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Probing pass. Big chance! In he goes again. And a neat finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where...
Tries a shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vietnam with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
2 added minutes has been
Foot
indicated.
in. Can he get on the end of this? Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Oh, super! And the shot! Well, now it's a race. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Security staff for each
And
block.
we are up to the
Please
break.
report to the
Oh, what a
staff
half,
immediately.
Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. You're on the move again.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Threads one in. Bellingham. Now it's Thuram. Thuram running with the ball. He's in a good position. He's having a shot. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, good finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Eze. Well, they've got it again. And it's Eze. Now it's Dembele. And they can counter here. He's found a way through. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Konate. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Nuno Mendes. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Chouameni looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Eze. Now, can they get him away? Thuram. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, can he get onto this? That has been cut short. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Ambitious ball here. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Chouameni.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, important interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's quick to snatch it back. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Bellingham. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 6, Dembele. Number 14, Bellingham. Number 18.
Now it's
Eze.
Haaland.
Number 8.
Played right into his path.
Barella.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to it. That's put paid to the danger.
Number 9,
Van de Ven.
Number 22, Bruno Fernandes. Number 16, Fermin.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
John Evans. Substitution.
Koundé. And it's Lopez. Fermin gets on his bike and on the move. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Barella, looking to play him in. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Haaland is there and he can get that clear. Dani Olmo. Nicely weighted ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vietnam have their second corner now. Opts to play it back. Chance to deliver. Oh, shooting chance! And how did he not put that away?
Osimhen has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Dani Olmo goes short. And here's Dani Olmo. Produces a cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Mendes. Nice looking ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's an excellent interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them.
Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And he's managed to get rid. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Vietnam have won it by... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bellingham! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And it's Valverde. Now it's Dembele. Pinches it off him. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined.
Oh, what a mistake! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Valverde, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. Mbappe! Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Delivery from Mbappe. Courtois claims it without any fuss. That's a throw. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Valverde. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the shot. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right! The first significant strike. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to have...
Shot, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cross needs to be good. And now they can spring out of defence.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a sharp pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Eze is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Pass just lacking in accuracy. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That has ended up in no man's land.
Vietnam really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
And here's Thuram. Great vision. Oh, it's a great ball here. It's Dembele! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barella with the short one. Vietnam can try it again now. Vietnam have their second corner now. They've played it short. Oh, that's nice. Koundé. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Valverde. Now, can they get him away? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Some good work on the right flank here. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chooses to go cross-field. Wan-Bissaka. Can he get on the end of this? Valverde looking to receive it in space.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Dembele. That has been cut short. Ederson. For Valverde. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Tchouaméni,
Two
threatening
has
ball.
been indicated.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nicely aimed pass. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is one way to stop him. Taken back almost at once. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Vietnam currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Koundé tries to play it through. Eze. And it's been given away. Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Barella. That is lovely. Nuno Mendes. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham! Looking for a runner. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bellingham goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Van de Ven.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
But that has not gone well. Vietnam still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Barella. Thuram being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's been slipped through. Oh, that's well spotted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away.
And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe! And a chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Vietnam really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number
6,
2 then.
Dembele. Number 4, Turn. Number 14, Bellingham. Number 18,
Vietnam are looking to go
Number
forward
8,
now.
Barella. Coming on the field, number 9, Mbappe. Number 20, Erling
He's had it
Haaland.
taken off him.
Number 22,
Koundé.
Bruno Fernandes. Number 16, Fermin. Number 15, Joe Neves.
And it's
Substitution.
Neves. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Looking to play him in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ball is over the line. That could spell trouble. Nuno Mendes, pressing high and with purpose. It's a good run down the right. It's come to nothing. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
That's going in strongly. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Chouameni. And it's Lopez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Vietnam are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Osimhen. Ambitious ball here. Oh, played right into his path.
Vietnam nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fermin. That's really nicely played. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Thuram going after that. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from...
Can he finish? And that is well cleared. And it's Bellingham. And it's Dembele. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's a chance for a shot! Again, a brilliant save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Goes for a shot! No, just not quite.
Bellingham just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Wan-Bissaka tries to pass it through. Valverde, and he's managed to get free. Oh, nice touch. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham could be danger here. Skims one in. Has a look and plays it forward. So we're still where we started right now. Eze. Now it's Haaland. Can he finish? You've got to be quick to recover this. Well, there's the clearance. That's a throw. Wan-Bissaka promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Valverde. Header! They've scored! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
First breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Thuram. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's an imaginative pass. This looks promising. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Bellingham. And he's forced to go back. Mendes making good progress. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Look at the space here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Disappointing. very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And another try! And no mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's got space here. He's in a great position here. Bellingham. In with the challenge. Wan-Bissaka. Tchouaméni, nice looking ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the finish! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control. And that intercept. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Just a quick
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
The second period is underway. Vietnam not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Oh, can he get onto this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looks to the other side. Wan-Bissaka. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Valverde, and he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There's the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Barella. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And here's Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has been slung wide. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Valverde. Thuram. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They are playing them off the park. The movement so precise. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Tries to pass it through. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van der Ven.
Bellingham! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Bellingham certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
And it's Valverde. He's going for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Mbappe, Bellingham, and he's had it nicked away. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Tchouaméni.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
That's good vision. And it's made its way to him. So much time and space here. Another chance from a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short, and here's Barella. He's got away. Barella. That's a throw. He won't be happy with that one. First quarter of an hour gone. Can he get on the end of this? That's Dembele. Ups him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal gets across and deals with it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. No goals as yet. Ederson. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Vietnam always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, it's Dembele. Valverde. And here's the chance to counter. Now Mbappe. Van der Ven. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tchouaméni. Ederson. Ederson.
He'd be disappointed with that.
While waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Yamal. Ambitious ball here. Valverde. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. And it's Valverde. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Bellingham. Nice sequence of passes, this. Konate deals with that comfortably. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Dembele. Tries to play it through. And that brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And we are back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Konate.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking for the far post. In he goes again! And he's stuck it away! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Thuram needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Played with finesse. Decent chance! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 6.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Coming on the field, number 20, Erling Haaland. Number 9, Mbappe. Number
Vietnam
22,
do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
16, Fermin. Number 15,
Mendes makes the interception.
Substitutions taking
Pass
place.
is just off target. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Substitution.
He's not got that quite right. And that's a goal kick. That has not gone well. Tchouaméni. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Tchouaméni really struggling to influence the game. And he shoots! Konate gets it away. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. João Neves. Here's Tchouaméni. Nuno Mendes. Into the last quarter of an hour. Has a look and plays it forward.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he latch on to this? Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Neves. And the shot! Oh, that's nice. This looks promising. João Neves. Konate gets it clear. Out of play for a throw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vinicius Junior. And it's Olmo. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And Wan-Bissaka. Oh, what has happened here? Dani Olmo. Now he's off and running. Osimhen. Driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly dealt with. It's gone for a throw-in.
4 added
João
minutes has
Neves.
been indicated.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Spread out to the left. There will be 4 extra minutes. João Neves running with the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Big chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And that'll be the end of that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Security staff for each block.
How do you look back on the
Please
game then,
report to the
Jim?
staff room
Vietnam
immediately.
desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
This is a hard one to take, but we'll be back stronger, won't we?
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Dembele. Great chance! Vids. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Dembele. This is a promising build-up. Tries to pass it through. Shot goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella looking to pass their way up the pitch. No goals as yet. Konate. Van de Ven. He's in a great position here. And he was alert to it. Tchouaméni. Barella. Alvarez receives it in a good position here. Haaland. Van de Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Engages and forces him off the ball. Eze. Barella. Barella really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Eze, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Spread out to the left. Mendes gets into a good position. Haaland! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets.
Oh, terrible mistake. And he's got away from it. He's having a shot! Goal! Marseille! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs...
Haaland! Harmlessly behind. Nuno Mendes. And it's Barella. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Hakimi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Alvarez! Magnificent from Alvarez! A finish of true class! They are purring, truly purring. He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Hakimi. And that's another throw. Saliba. That's
Il y aura
Fitz.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Eze. A probing pass. Thinks about the shot. Thuram. And a chance! Oh, off the bar! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Marseille have it back and can go again. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Alvarez, Witz, shapes to shoot! Relentless, just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Marseille find a position of real strength now. Barella simply refused to be outdone there.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Haaland. And that's gone loose. Barella. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Les propriétaires des voitures en stationnement sur la bretelle d'accès au stade sont priés de les déplacer immédiatement.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
I've always been a fan of Giovanni van Bronckhorst, someone who excels both as a defensive midfielder and a fullback. He's going to have to be busy in trying to cover both positions while ensuring that the team keeps its overall shape.
He is that kind of player, one who any team cannot have enough of in this day and age.
Exactly, we all know how astute and smart he is defensively, but he also adds a touch of class with the way he can carry the ball up the pitch. He's a good source of assists too.
Now it's Thuram, driving on and making good progress. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against Thuram! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Neymar and Van Bronckhorst. Albertini. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! It's hit the upright. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Barella. And here's Thuram.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Aubameyang. Van Bronckhorst. Nuno Mendes, and it's Bellingham to Barella, Eze, Bellingham.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And they're back on the ball again, and here's Thuram, and it's Eze. Lovely, now then, big chance! And he's found the net! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Goal! After 23 minutes...
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Eze. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And they can counter here. Baresi gets over and intercepts.
Machida Zelvia definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And he's quick to return it. And the shot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Yaya Toure. And it's Salah, and he's been shifted off it.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Is number 8, Barella.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Coming up to half-time, leading. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to ram!
The keeper was likely to need his best.
Oh, what has happened here? Now the real chance! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Tchouaméni simply refused to be outdone there. And he is dashing away. Oh, a Gilter tries a shot! And he's missed it.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
There could be trouble here. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cannavaro. Oh, that is us! It's Dembele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that has not gone well. And the finish! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now...
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Vietnam are looking... Tries one from range! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Dembele clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe they were better off.
Could be danger here! This is Dembele. And a shot! And a neat finish! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Barella. Oh, it's come loose. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Bellingham.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Applies the finish! Oh, terrific save.
Dembele probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Baresi. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He'll fancy himself from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Eze! In with the challenge. And here's Thuram. And this is Dembele. Dembele! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Oh, terrible, but there's the shot! Without the best in the keeper.
Thuram has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
Corner number 2 then.
Barella goes short.
Shot, surely! To go back here, he's going for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
It's Dembele! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, I suppose he was...
And the keeper's given it away. Dembele! Off the bar! Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And he's gone backward here. Cannavaro. And that has put paid to that. Very nicely done. Now it's Dembele! So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Shoots! And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
It's Dembele! Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Barella. That's very neat. Chance for a shot! No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Van Bronckhorst. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's stuck it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Cannavaro. Oh, what's he done? He's in a good position here. Shot at goal! Cannavaro. Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Barella. Eze. That's the keeper's ball.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Yaya Toure. Not the most convincing. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, hang on. It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one! Impressive jump! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Now this could be a chance. A real chance! Oh, denied at the last. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramped, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
He's better continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Barella with the short one. And here's Eze. Driving through the middle. Chance! No, it's wide. Oh, given away. He's found some space. He's having a shot! And no mistake. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts. And the referee brings it to a close. Vietnam have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Please be made aware that smoking
Your final
is
thoughts,
only
Jim?
permitted in
Vietnam
designated
really
areas
deserve
within these
a lot of
grounds.
credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors.